you know, police is a profession like the bar.
Yes, yes.
And when you know, I call law school. When we say one thing that the law profession or the law training doesn't joke with, testing somebody's competence through academics.
Yes. Yes.
And that anybody who fails is not fit and proper to become whom you want to become. Yes. In this, Meko Police College. If you say, Meko Police College. Na, you catch the say. How about your exams? I thought of the course.
Yes.
You buy police management.
Yes.
A subject on its own.
Yes.
You buy practical police duties. A subject on its own. You buy criminal investigations. A subject on its own.
Yes.
Aside that, the other practical ones, and you grade you.
Sure.
But the theoretical ones, and my body.
Yes.
Yes, a pass mark in a 50.
50.
Now, me 25%. Do you think I'm qualified to go out?
No.
Intuition parents or Borang say ASP now IGP Katro say. Oh, what they said in there for seniority purposes. Do you think it's right? Any moon exams in name was a Okumwa. I didn't have one thing. We just zero crab about one thing.
One isolated case been
one isolated case.
Okay. Maybe Papa could be
I was a secretary in the yard. Okay. Me was listening now. I never was a new as well been 10. As an appropriate say boom, but some of them I even know them. Personally, I know some of them. Okay. So and my brain and try. You see the outside gentility the another move mean Casabia headquarters no facelift now them man it's good. I'm a wife.
And no just who cancer one narrow achievement in to just the facelift of the headquarters. I mean I got Chumu to do some work for me. Under police operations, creation of 8 new police regions in the Central, Eastern, Volta, Western, and Ashanti regions. And for more operations, a police region is okay.
And no crowd can police region back here, Eastern South region, Chebino. Eastern South region. So what the person make a say?
District
and Yama,
you see you are an office or team. With time.
No.
Okay, me too.
Okay. To before so between a monster we be no. No, why you
ready?
Before so we do the region back chibi.
Okay.
Now one will say you're ready to receive a whole regional force. Or say you are ready to receive a regional force.
Okay.
So what I say?
Yes.
Eastern North region. I heard this about diffuse and price that's what baby and so.
And also sir.
Okay. And I would know how much what you at least a number first of all numbers never do so and the
operational efficiency
exactly I have no problem with that, but the question is say areas you know don't you think some of them would do started for political reasons any political reason?
How is it
political? And money boy I'm pen and nothing here you Chebi the into Chebi Nago for your president Nazi Chebi district regional police commander union is a political reason. Nimbusa would you in simple
training so yen kasasa menyin say the name of the game is evidence. If you don't have any evidence
no me just say fine, but I don't they wouldn't sometimes we can presume as well. The presumption no presume here would mean presume say we political grounds in Vinton.
He started well. You know, everybody thought he meant well and his actions were well intentioned. But he became too comfortable. And I had assumed, the power of the IGP was limitless. Okay. And Emani and you may be an anchor. I'm sure Nankasa on hindsight would say, minimum come. Look, I saw a complete breakdown in discipline in the service.
In the Ghana Police Service?
Mr. Rukrus is constables and my friend move from Mona. They had no regard for senior officers. And I had witnessed, I had the occasion to witness some of the episodes.
Yeah.
Say BBC Divisional Commander Moa is scared to even deal with the issue because they say, we must Dampare boys. Because they report you directly to the man.
To the IGP?
To the IGP.
Recruits? No?
Yes. And to know Mumbushu. They have no regard for anybody. And you see,
they had access to the IGP straight.
He was the reporting officer. And I can say he was the person they were reporting to directly. And once you encourage younger officers to disregard hierarchy, to disregard structure and seniority,
recipe for disaster.
It is absolutely tragic. And no police for paying for no 80 who know. And vindictiveness was commonplace. When in Nyadji ana or Munkao Masa, you become a target.
Dampare.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and you money be annoyed. Look, to his credit, he engaged more in procurement, in my view, than policing. He did more procurement than he did when it came to the actual work of police. Because a lot of them procurement. And what goes on when it comes to procurement?
Oh, procurement.
Procurement.
Reforms what they buy.
Body comes reforms by now. Na procurement. Body comes procurement. Uniforms procurement. DMB. Na procurement. To the extent says he is newly discovered. In fact, the friends of Dampare some of them were actually beneficiaries of his kind procurement gestures. Sure, people had contracts to supply pneuma to the police service, and and it's understandable. When it is discourteous to be eating and shouting. Until they looked on, some claimed they were civil society activists and so on and so forth. But they looked on while some of these things were going on because no more what is here? And I feel say, and they be cried, some are shouting, they didn't cry Franklin Kane. Or see his dismissal is what? How did he characterize it? Look, I told the civil society is, you see, civil society is a critical part of every democracy, especially developing democracies. Because we try to hold governments in check, make sure they are kept in range. But when you become, whether by design or by accident, a part of the setup, how do you hold the very actors, responsible for their actions? Oh, to the extent that meanwhile, there are things that suggest a soko. You rush to court and so on, trying to force the hand of the president. Nobody does that. Nobody forces the hand of the president to appoint you. When it is time to bow out, gracefully do so. But as there are a lot of incidents. I'll just mention a few I have come to have knowledge of. When say police headquarters or now Masalachibi, there was a mosque there.
Okay.
He prevented the Muslim officers from praying in that mosque for 3 years.
Reason being that
it took 2 ASPs. Bakuye ASP Mohammed Hanan and ASP Alhaji Bawa Jalil. They actually says, look, we bread do ye be bompa a free or echo all the way to Cantonment's Mosque. Abrayensu, it makes it easy and it makes them productive.